A frog was just about to burst into song, when something suddenly fell out of its mouth. That thing slipped into the forest, and vanished from sight in an instant. The frog opened its mouth but found it couldn't make a sound. It realized its voice had run away. A yellow musical note floated past in the sky. The frog immediately shot out its tongue, and swallowed the sound into its belly. But the next moment, it saw a purple musical note drifting on the river. The frog ate that one too. Turns out it was actually the duck's voice. The frog was terribly disappointed. Just then, it suddenly spotted its own voice, and hastily hopped after it in pursuit. The voice ran to the foot of a cliff, and hid inside a narrow crack in the rocks. The frog approached and peered in, realizing the crevice was too narrow. Its own body could never fit through. The frog thought for a moment, then tried reaching its hand in to grope around. But the voice just retreated further away. The frog grew frantic. Instinctively, it used its tongue. Suddenly, a cluster of voices flew out of the hole. The voices carried the frog through the air, swiftly flying from one big tree to another. This continued until the frog let go of its tongue. It looked like it was about to crash to the ground, but luckily the frog was clever. It skillfully used its tongue to swing to safety. However, its tongue got tangled up, so it began slowly retracting it, while the frog gradually descended. Before long, the frog landed safely on the ground, but its tongue remained stuck. Spotting its voice passing nearby, the frog hastily stuffed its entire tongue back into its mouth. The frog was furious now. The voice ran ahead, and the frog chased right behind. It flung out its long tongue like a lasso, and perfectly lassoed the voice. But then it got dragged along by its own voice. The frog got wedged between two large trees, while its tongue got wrapped around a trunk by the fleeing voice. Whenever the frog moved forward, the voice would sneak along behind it. At that moment, the frog sensed something wasn't right behind it, and realized it was being tricked. The frog clenched its fists. Finally, after much effort, the frog managed to grab its voice. The frog retracted its tongue, then promptly tossed the voice back into its mouth. It hopped onto a rock, ready to test its voice with a few croaks, but the voice still refused to cooperate. Fortunately, in the end, the frog managed to produce its original ribbit.